Chapter 4. Establishing Proper Priorities. James Allen wrote, "Success is a process of diverting one's scattered forces into one powerful channel." Your ability to set priorities among your goals, tasks, and activities is the key to personal effectiveness. It's not easy to do. The natural human tendency is to major in minors, and to work very diligently on things that in most cases need not be done at all. You must learn to swim against this natural current, to violate the law of least resistance, and to keep focused on those things that can really make a difference in your life. There are several proven ways for you to set your own personal and business priorities. These are organized methods of thinking that enable you to select the relevant over the irrelevant, the important rather than the merely urgent, and the tasks with long-term consequences rather than those that are fun, easy, and which give immediate gratification. To set proper priorities, you begin with your values. What is really important to you? Of all the things that are important to you, what is most important? What do you believe in? What do you stand for? Developing clarity about your values before you begin setting priorities in your business and personal life is essential to high levels of effectiveness. Peak performance and high self-esteem only occur together when your activities and your values are congruent with each other. It's only when what you believe and what you are doing fit together like a hand in a glove that you feel truly happy. On the other hand, incongruence or lack of alignment between your values and your activities leads to stress, unhappiness, and dissatisfaction. Whenever you find yourself doing something on the outside that is inconsistent with your beliefs on the inside, you experience stress and conflict. Therefore, the starting point of peak performance is for you to choose, on the basis of your values, what goals and tasks are most important to you. Human beings have been defined as choosing organisms. You are always making choices of some kind. You are always choosing between what you value more and what you value less. The wrong choice, based on your true values, can lead to frustration, underachievement, and failure. The best way to determine your values is to look at your actions. You always act in a manner consistent with what is most important to you at the moment. It is not what you say, wish, hope, or intend that counts. It is only what you do that tells you and others what you truly believe. To know yourself, look at your behaviors. Observe the choices you make hour by hour and day by day. Especially, look at the way you spend your time. This is one of the best reflections of your true values and priorities in any area. Your choices tell you and others who you really are inside. You may have several values regarding your family, your work, your interactions with others, and yourself personally. The rule is that you will always choose a higher order value over a lower order value. You always choose the value that is the most important to you in that situation over values that are less important. It is only when you are forced to choose between two alternatives that you reveal to yourself and to others what is most valuable to you. The order in which you choose your values determines the quality of your character and your personality. Changing your order of values actually changes the person you are. Here's an example of how similar values, but in different orders of priority, make one person different from another. Imagine that you have two men, Bill and Tom. Each has the same three values in life: family, health, and career success. But each of them has these values in a different order. Bill's order of values is family, health, and career success. His family comes before his health and career, and his health comes before his career. Whenever he is forced to make a choice about how he allocates his time, his family comes first. Tom has the same values, but in a different order. His order of values is career success, family, and health. Whenever Tom has to choose between career success and his family, career success comes first, his family comes second, and his health comes third. Now here's the question. Would there be a difference in personality and character between Bill and Tom? Would there be a small difference or a large difference? Which of the two would you like to have as a friend? Which one of the two would you trust more and be more comfortable with? When you evaluate people from the standpoint of their values, the answers become clear. Your true values are only and always expressed in your actions and your choices. Many people say that their family comes first in their lives. But if you look at the way they organize their time and their life, it is obvious from their actions that work, golf, socializing, and other activities are more valuable to them than their families, because that is how they allocate their time. When people are single, their values are quite different from when they get married and have children. As a single individual, without responsibilities for others, your values may be work, socializing, travel, fun, sports, and other activities. But as soon as you get married and have children, your values change dramatically. Almost overnight, your spouse and your children take precedence over everything else. And when your values change, you become a different person. The starting point of managing your time and setting your priorities is for you to think through who you are and what is really important to you. Once you have done that, you continually organize and reorganize your activities so that what matters most always comes first. Listen to your intuition. You can use the inner peace test to determine whether or not what you are doing is the best thing for you. You can always tell if it is right for you because whenever you are doing something that is in complete alignment with your values, you feel happy inside. Sometimes people work at jobs they don't enjoy. As a result, they feel frustrated and dissatisfied. This is not because there is anything wrong with the job. It simply means that this particular job is wrong for that particular person. This is an important point to understand. There are many jobs and parts of many jobs that you don't enjoy, which you instinctively avoid. It is easy to slip into the belief that there is something wrong with the job or the company when neither may be true.